Hello everyone. Today we will see one real-time requirement. This is one of the dashboard navigator. Here we are having multiple icons like cards. When we click on the card, it will navigate to the different report. So this is the dashboard which we developed by using Visual Builder Studio. Okay, Visual Builder Studio. But here the requirement is the client want these cards basing on the roles. Okay, basing upon the logged in user, basing on the roles, the cards has to show dynamically. Okay, we can achieve the same requirement in the Visual Builder Studio by using script and by using few system variables. Okay, but what's happening here is this thing, like according to their requirement, it needs some maintenance. Frequently the clients want to add the cards and remove the cards like that. Okay, so every time the client doesn't want to come into the VBS and he need to do the changes and he want to deploy the latest version. So for this purpose, we are thinking for an alternative. Okay, then we will see what is the alternative and what is the approach we have implemented. Okay. So this is the dashboard which we created, but here we used BI report. Okay, by using BI reports, we have developed this dashboard. The same functionalities we are having here. Okay, let's see how we have designed this dashboard and how we are going to place this in the front end. Okay, okay, okay. Now we have developed the dashboard using BI. BI means we are having one data model and we are having one report. Inside that report, we are having template. Okay, we will see these components one by one. For the data model, we must need a SQL query. Okay, now let me show you how I am placing data inside this SQL query. Okay, this is my entire code. Okay, by using this code, I'm creating the entire data. What is the data I'm creating here is I am giving the report name. Okay, and I am giving the URL for the report, and I am giving the image URL. Okay, for the cards we are generating one image, right? I am giving the image URL. Let me show you a basic one. Here, if you see here, okay, if you see here, in the first column I am passing the report name. In the second column I am taking the domain, like instance. By using this query we can get the domain of the Fusion instance, whether it is a production, test or dev, we can get that, and the remaining path is same for the XMLP server. Okay, and I am naming it as report path, and I am giving the image URL, that is report. I am naming it as report URL, and I am taking the table as jewel. Jewel is a dummy table. Why? Because all these values are hard coded. Okay, that's why I am taking the table as jewel. Okay, and we have another query. Okay, we are using both the queries by using union operator. Okay, union operator, both the queries in the union operator. What is our second query is we need to show few cards basing on the roles of the user, logged in user. So what I am doing here is I have taken the ASC tables. ASC means application security. Okay, application security tables. These are the application security tables, and I have joined them all the ASC tables, and I have hard coded the role name as application implementation consultant. If the user is having application implementation consultant, then only the report name, report URL, and the report path, these will come into the data as a record. Okay, and I have used fnd global.user GUID. This is called the session variables. This is one of the session variable which we can use, which you can use to get the globally unique identifier of the logged in user. Okay, and I am joining this with the ASC tables, user GUID. Okay, and I'm getting the data. If the logged in user is having application implementation consultant role, then only we are able to see this record. Otherwise, you are not able to see this record. And basing on the data we are getting from the data model, we are generating the output by using the template. Okay, this is about the code, SQL code. I can show you the entire code. I am using union and I am passing each and every record from by using dual table. If there is any requirement to show the card basing on the roles, there I am using the role code. Okay, this is the structure of our SQL. Okay. Okay, now I will show you the data model. Okay, here if you see in the data model, we are getting only report name, report path and report URL. And I will show you the structure. We are having a data DS and we are having a G underscore one group and we are having report name, report path, report URL. This report URL is nothing but the URL for the image. Okay, and if you go to data, let me click on view. If we click on view, we are able to see the records. Okay, if you see the records, we are able to see admin inputs, bench inputs, transport allowance, voluntary term, life insurance, and the report paths. Okay, it is showing along with the instance URLs. And if you come this side, you are able to see the image URLs. Okay, these are only the three fields which we are getting from the report. Okay, let's from the data model we are getting from the report generation. Let's create one report and we will create the template. Everyone, you all knows about the report creation. Let me tell you about the template generation, and we will use the template and we can generate that dashboard. Okay. Okay, now we will try to create the template. First of all, what is the type of template which we are trying to create is an XSL template. Okay, XSL, XML styling language template. And what are the languages we are trying to use inside it is we are using one HTML language, CSS concatenating cascading style sheets, and the third one is XML. Okay. These are the three languages which we are trying to use, and by using these three languages we will generate our XSL template. Okay, we already I already uploaded one video how to create this XSL templates. Okay, in this we will try to see a much more advanced version. Okay, let's start creating a template. This is an XSL template, so I'm starting with the version. I have added the version. Okay, the next one is we have to create the style sheet, XSL style sheet. Okay, we need to create the style sheet, and I am taking the namespace. Okay, after that we need to close the style sheet tag. Let me close the style sheet tag. Okay, I have closed the style sheet tag. Now we need to create one template. Inside the template, we will write our HTML tags and we will write our CSS tags. Okay, I have placed my template tags, XSL template tags. Now we will go with the HTML code. Okay, HTML /HTML. Okay. Inside this HTML, we need to take the header tag and style tag for CSS definition. I am taking the header tag. Okay, and I am taking the style tag inside it for CSS. Style tag, STYL style. Okay, now we have defined head and style. Now after that head we have to define our body. In the body we will create our elements. For the created elements, what we will do is we will define the CSS. Okay, we want the cards in a particular order, like it's look like a gallery. So what I will do is I will create one div element, okay, with a class equals to gallery, okay, uh, plus gallery. So now inside this div, what I will do is I will use for each group. Why? Because for each record we need to create one gallery item. Okay. First of all, what I will do is I have placed one gallery class, right? I will define that class inside the style. Okay. Div dot gallery parenthesis flower brackets. Now we will write the properties. Display is flux. Why? Because basing on the width, our cards has to align, and flex wrap we are using wrap, and we will justify the content as start. Okay, justify the content. Uh, we need to put it as flex start. Flex start. Let me make it flex hyphen start. Okay. Now our gallery class is finished. Uh, Inside this gallery, we need to create the items, gallery items. For that, I am using XSL for each loop. XSL for each. Okay. Let me remove all these things. XSL for each, but I need to take it here as data ds underscore g1. Why? Because our data structure inside the data model is showing as g1 group, and it is under data underscore ds. Okay. So here in the data model, our data structure is showing as inside data ds we are having g1. Inside g1 we are having report name, report path, and the URL for the image. Okay. This order we have to follow. Okay, I have selected the path data underscore ds as given as I showed in the data model. Now what we have to do is we have to create one element by using XSL element tag, XSL element with the name as div. Why? Because this div is containing the attribute of class gallery item. Okay, gallery item. Let me create one attribute inside this element. XSL attribute, and the name of the attribute is class, and the class name will be gallery item, gallery hyphen item. Okay, our each card inside the gallery will be the gallery item. Okay, now the gallery item element is created. Okay, and now we will define this gallery item inside this CSS. Okay, define this inside the CSS. Gallery item means it must be a card with margin, border, and width has to come as a auto. Okay. Now what I will do is I will put the width as auto, and I will take the margin because we need space from card to card as 5 pixel. Okay, and border I will take 1 pixel solid color. This is fine. Okay, 1 pixel solid, and this will be the color. Okay, now we have defined the gallery item class inside div. Now inside this div, what we have to do here is we have to create one anchor tag. Why? Because whenever we click on the card, it is navigating. That means it is an anchor tag. Inside that anchor tag, we are having one div, and inside that div we are creating one image, and inside that image we are giving the URL. Okay. Now what I will do here is I will use the same element structure, XSL element, all these things, and I will place it here. Now I will change it to anchor tag A, and I will take the attribute as href, and the value for the href will be report path. For this I am using XSL value of select command. Okay, after clicking on this we need to, okay, we need to navigate to that report path. Okay, now the anchor tag is created. Inside this anchor tag, what we have to do here is we have to create one div. Let me create. I'm saying again copy pasting that same element tags, and for the div I am giving the class name as attribute. I am giving the attribute as class, and the value of select is not required. Why? Because we are directly giving the class name. I am giving the class name as card. Okay, I am giving the class name as card. Now we will define the card class in here in the CSS. Okay, now what we will do here is for the card, what we needed mostly here is position, background color, and few text elements, all those things. So let me create that card class. What I will define is I will define the position. Position is relative. Position property is relative. Okay. After that, width is I will give the maximum width. Why? Because the icons should not be large. I will fix the maximum width is 200 pixel, and I will take border radius as 5 pixel or 10 pixel or something. Okay, and after that I will take text element, box shadow, all the properties to show that a particular card like structure, and I will take overflow as hidden also. Okay, like that. 1 minute. Transitions, I am not going to place any transitions. I will place overflow as hidden, and text element I will take as center. Background color I will give background color. You can choose any color, that's fine, but I will mostly prefer white color. Here you are getting, you can use hexacodes or you can use color names, whatever you want inside CSS, which will accept both. Here box shadow, it will use the 4 directions: north, east, south, west pixels. After that RGBA means it is the color coding. You can give it in the color coding also. RGB means red, green, blue. Okay, these are the color codings you can give. Now we have defined the class as card. Now what we have to do is we have to place the image inside the card. Okay, so for that I am again copying the element tag and I am placing it inside of it, and I am changing this div to img image tag. And for the image tag we need src source. We need to give the URL. I am giving the source. Okay, for the source we are taking the URL from the BI. Okay, what the BI data model will do is BI data model will give the data in the form of XML. We are reconstructing that XML by using this XML styling language. We already defined it here as a transformation. Okay, in XSL we are having, previously XSL means only single language. After that they have modified this language into 2 parts: XSLT and XSLFO. Okay, one is XSLT means XML styling language transformation of the structure, T means, and XSLFO means XML styling language formatting the objects. Formatting means its appearance, like weight, height, all those properties we can format that. So that's is XSLFO, but we are doing only here XSLT. Only we are doing the transformation. That is the concept. So let me take the value of the report URL. That is nothing but our image URL. Okay, I am placing it here. Okay, so inside we are having image. Along with the image we need the another element. Okay, we need another element that is text. I am calling it as h3. Okay, for that also I will put one class attribute. We need to define that class also for the title. I will put it as card title and we will define it. Card hyphen title. Okay, and we will define that. Okay, and for the value we have to pass the report name. So what I will do is I will put one XSL value of select and I will pass the report name value from the XML. Okay, here I will put it as report name. Okay, now everything is fine. We are all got here all the three things. One is report name, report path and report URL. All the three things we got, and entire structure definition is completed inside HTML. What we have to do here is we have to define the classes for the card title. Okay, let me define the classes in here. Okay, let me make it fast. For the image, all those things, let me place the classes. Here what I have done is I have just mentioned the font size, all those things which are very easily understandable by you. Okay, see here I have placed card image, card content, card title, all those things. We are already defined these classes there. So by this the entire template is completed. Okay, now we will save it and we will upload it to the report. Okay, I have created the report and I have uploaded the template. Let me show you the properties of the template. I have taken the template of type XSL. Okay, and I have named it as a YouTube video code.xsl. I have taken the output format as HTML, XML text, but I have made the default format as HTML. Okay, at the time of uploading the report, let me go to here. While uploading the template, what you have to do is you have to select the type as XSLT, HTML, XML text. This is the template type you have to select. Okay, and if you can select XSL style sheet F4 when you are using that formatting objects language. Okay, but we have to use XSL style sheet F4 for this requirement. Okay, so now we can view the output. Once you view the output, we are able to see the data like this. Okay, and now we are currently in analytics. You can go to the XMLP server and you can take the URL from the XMLP server, and you can to take the URLs, just let me navigate to the XMLP server. Just right click on the tab, duplicate it. After .com/, remove everything from the URL and place it and type XMLP server in small letters. XMLP server, yes, XMLP server in small letters. Now you are able to navigate to the XMLP server. Go to the catalog and open the report. And what you can do here is, here you have settings icon, click on settings icon. Here you are able to see share report link. Inside share report link, you are able to see current page, no header, no parameters, document only. Select document only option. From here you are able to see one URL. Copy this URL and you can use this URL inside sandbox, inside structure. You can place this URL, and whenever inside structure you can use it to create a page entry. Whenever you click on page entry, you are by default you are able to navigate to here. Let me show you this URL. See, without header, without parameters, we are able to see only the document. Okay, admin inputs, bench inputs. Here you are able to see the name as test. You can place your desired name. Okay, this is the template name. Okay, our template name. You can mention it as something dashboard or something, and you are able to see the cards. Okay, if you click on it, it will navigate you to that particular report path. So this is how we achieve the requirement. So what is the concept here is we have developed some dashboard like some dashboard in VBS. So without losing that functionality, we have converted that entire thing into the BI. Okay, by using the simple languages, Excel, XSL templates, this kind of stuff. Okay, thank you very much, guys. This is for the video.